Hi guys, I'm Stache. Welcome to my channel. Today it's dinner time and we're kind of hungry around here and we need something to eat quick and something that'll cook really fast. So today I've decided I'm going to make chicken noodle soup. We've all heard about the health benefits of it. I don't know about that stuff, but I know that it tastes really, really good. Now what I have going on here, let me just tell you the ingredients. It's so simple. Anybody can do it. It's very, very quick. Now I have done a little prep in advance, but nothing major, just something to make it a little bit easier. What I have here is I have a whole brown onion. I have 2 carrots. I have some fresh thyme, and I have 2 celery stalks. And right here, I have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I have trimmed them. I have oiled them with olive oil, salt and pepper on both the front and the back of them. Make sure you do that. And I'm going to take these right now and I'm going to put them into my oven at 375 degrees for about 20 minutes. And they'll be done. And I'll show you what I'm going to do afterwards. We're going to pull them apart. It's going to be fabulous. That's in. Now what we have to do, like I said, this is really easy. We're going to start with the prep. The prep is pretty easy here. We're going to take the celery and we're just going to cut down the center of it like that. And we're just going to dice it. There we go. Very simple. This is what I like. I like to have this with a little bit of bread. I got some French bread today, a big baguette of French bread. We're going to have that and the soup. And what's so great about this soup is it freezes so well because it makes quite a bit of soup. So you can have it for lunch the next day. You can have it for dinner the next night if you want to. Or if you just don't want to have it again for a while, just freeze it. And it freezes so well and heats up really, really easy. Matter of fact, it even tastes better the second day because all the flavors have had a chance to marinate. So we're almost done with this one here. Then we're going to go on to the carrots. Like I do have 2 cloves of garlic here. Actually, I have 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to mince those 2. We're going to do I think we're going to do the onion first because I'll probably start crying. So bear with me. I'll be bawling. Oh, this one wants to fall apart on me. Make sure you have a good knife too, and keep your fingers out of the way. Very important. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to take it and we're going to saute it, but we're not going to brown them. We don't want them to get brown. We just want them to get soft. That's all we're doing here. And then here we have the other onion. Same thing. Just score it all the way down. Then score it just like this. Keep the fingers back. I'm always afraid I'm going to cut myself. They say that you're better off to have a sharp knife than you are a dull knife. You're more apt to get cut with a dull knife than you are with a sharp knife. So I'm going to believe them, and we're just going to go forward with that. So I have the celery, I have the onions done. Now we're going to go on to the carrots. Once again, be careful here because as you can see, they rock. And just fingers out of the... Oh my God, those onions. They are strong. And then we're going to do this one here. Same thing. Fingers out of the way. And we're just going to cut them just like I did the celery. The exact same thing. I can see that garlic here is volunteering. It wants to get in here too. I hope I can do that. Oh my God, my eyes are driving me crazy from all this. I'm supposed to buck it up, so I'll buck it up. Here we go. Okay, so the carrots are done. Scoot those off to the side. Oh, and then I have the garlic. And I'm just scoring it right down the center of it. Now this actually is 3 cloves of garlic, but one broke apart as I was taking the skin off of it too. Okay, so all we do once again is just chop them up, and they're going to go in a little bit later, not too far, but I don't want them to burn because remember, garlic cooks very, very quickly. And it also burns very quickly. So we're going to keep those out of the way. Move that little carrot right over there. There's an onion that's trying to jump ship. Don't want that. So what we're going to do, I have the oil. It's been heating up, but I've had it on low. So I'm hoping it'll give me that little sizzle. So I'm going to take the onions first. I'm going to come right over here. Probably drop it all over the floor, but what the heck. A little sizzle. Not a great sizzle, but a little sizzle. I'm going to take these carrots too, because carrots take a long time to soften also. So I'm going to put those in, and now I'm going to do the celery in here. This is so good. If you've ever had homemade chicken noodle soup, you would never buy the canned stuff, I guarantee you. Even the stuff that you can buy at some of the big discount stores that they have does not compare to this whatsoever. Give it a swirl here. And I'm going to take some salt. So I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of salt. And we're going to do this in the very beginning because remember, we're going to put in chicken broth in here too. So I want it to all absorb, but I don't want it to taste salty. So I'm going to take a tablespoon. I know it sounds like a lot, but there we go. Tablespoon of that. And I'm going to do about a half a tablespoon of pepper. That's probably about a third. Probably about a third. Okay? So all we do. I'm cooking this in an old cast iron pot. And it really conducts the heat really well. So it cooks very, very evenly. Okay, so we have that. So let's just summarize here. I do have my thyme over here. I'm going to put that in a second. And I have the garlic. And I do have the chicken in the oven. And that's going to be about 20 minutes. And we're going to be eating not far from now, okay? So I don't know if you've ever done fresh thyme. I'm sure you had. All you do is you just take the stem like this. And you just pull it down just like that. And just give it a little haircut on the top. There it is, all gone. So I'm going to do it right over here. Just that easy. It's that simple. I guess you could use the bottled one, but I don't know. I think they have a tendency to be a little bit stronger because they've been dried. Whoops, I did it the wrong way. I'm doing it right here. That's in there. Now there's another way of doing this too, and you can do it with string if you have a lot of herbs, and you can tie it together and put it inside the pot, and then when you're done you just take the long string and you pull it out. Usually you drape the string over the side here and just pull it out when you're done. I'm not doing that today, but I just find this easier, and there we go. That's good enough for now. Okay, so we have carrots, celery, onions, the garlic is here, and the thyme. And I'm going to put the garlic in right now. What helps with the garlic so it doesn't burn is being buffered by all the other vegetables that are in here. So it probably will not burn, but just keep an eye on it. And we're just going to soften this. And keep it moving. You don't want it to brown. Okay, that's really bad. Okay, guys, the vegetables are almost ready, but not quite. So I have a couple minutes here. So what I'm going to do is I have this French bread that I bought, and I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to put it in some foil. I'm going to put olive oil on it first and a little bit of salt, and I'm going to put it in the oven, and it's going to warm up, and we're going to be ready to eat in no time at all. So I have a good serrated edge knife. That will always work because this bread, you can tell, depresses very quickly here. We have something in common, I guess. Anyway, we have this one here, and it cuts right into it beautifully. There's 2 there. I think I'll do 4. Somebody around here likes to eat a lot, and it's not me. So for that person, I'll give them a lot of extra bread. I have olive oil. It's extra virgin olive oil. I'm just going to take it and just put it on the bread, just like this. Real simple. I'm still paying. This is so much fun to do. I love this channel. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy coming and visiting me, because I can kind of get lonely in this ivory tower sometimes. But no, I don't really live in an ivory tower, but you know, I wouldn't mind living in an ivory tower. Here we go. Okay, so that's all we have. You know what? I need to reach and get the salt. Pardon me, I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm back. There we go, a little bit of salt, because olive oil can be kind of one note taster. That's all we do. Kind of put them back together again, just like this. There we go, like that. And we're just going to roll the foil over the top. And voila, sis, boom, ba. And into the oven it goes. Now the chicken is almost done. We'll be taking that out in a second. And now we're back to the vegetables, and they are perfect. They're perfect. So our next step is the chicken broth. So the chicken broth I have a combination here. I have this one here that I actually made. So this is homemade chicken broth. It's going in first. This is a quart. And as you can tell, I had it in the freezer, and it's a little bit of iceberg there, but it'll melt down, I guarantee you. And then I have some store-bought chicken broth, and we're just going to put that in there. What we want to do with this is, let me just see, turn the flame up. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's done. And we're going to bring this up to temperature. Boiling. Because what we're going to do is, I like to use fettuccine. Let me show you. This thickness here. I like this better. I'm not fond of egg noodles. So, you know, some people are. If you are, you can use that. But I like fettuccine. It's just so hearty and so wonderful and everything else. The one thing that you have to remember, though, is as this is cooking, and then it's done and it's sitting in the refrigerator, the pasta will absorb the chicken broth. So you may have to add more to it. But that's no big deal. I have some here. I have an extra right here. So no big deal. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to wait for this to boil. I think I'm going to put the lid on it. And I think it is time to take the chicken out. Okay, everyone, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to be cautious, because I've made this many times before. And I'm going to take this little extra chicken broth that I have. This is the homemade one. And I'm going to pour it in here too, because it just absorbs so much of it. And then you end up without any broth in there. So I did it now. Okay, the chicken should be ready. I'm going to, come with me. Come on. Come on. I need your help. If you want to eat, you're going to have to help out. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? There we go. We got the chicken out. The bread is still in there. It's having a little session with the heat. And let me check on this first. Nope. That's going to take a few minutes. I have the chicken. It's all done. It's been resting here for just a couple minutes. And I'm going to take it apart. So you get 2 forks. And I want to shred this. Just like this. Just shred it apart. And it's cooked beautifully. Look at that. Chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breasts take very little time to cook. And whatever you do, don't overcook it. There we go. Oh, come on up there. So that's all you do. Now, another thing too. I know when I was a kid, everybody seemed to boil their chicken. Don't boil your chicken. It makes it dry. Really, really, really dry. And this, you can see, look at the moisture. Look at that. It's so wonderful. And it's so easy to do. It takes no time at all. You can buy these boneless, skinless chicken breasts in the grocery store already done. And just a little bit of prep to them. I put them on a sheet pan and I put foil on it. That way, When it's done, I don't have to wash it. It's that simple to do. All done. I'm going to take this and we're going to just set this aside. This goes in at the end. Do not put it in there and start boiling it. You're just going to make it dry and take all the juice out of it. So then it'll be like chewing leather. You don't want that. So now what we're going to do is let's check and see if this is boiling yet. No, it's not. Okay guys, I think it might be time to check and see if the chicken broth is boiling so we can put the fettuccine in there. And come with me. Come on, let's see. Let's see. Yep, it's boiling. I'm going to take the fettuccine. I'm going to take, I'll probably use all of it. But don't break it in half. No bueno. No bueno. Just kind of like a broom. Just move it in there and just let it fall in naturally. I think I'm going to use all of it. I think I will. Here we go. That goes in there. It's going all over the place here. This cooks for about 11 minutes. So as soon as I have it all in here, if I can get it all in without it going all over the floor. There we go. That's the last of it. Now we're going to give it a stir. There we go. Just stir it. And we're going to wait about 11 minutes. And then we're going to put the chicken in. The chicken just goes in and warms up. That's all that it does. It doesn't do anything else. And then we're ready to eat. We probably will test it for salt and pepper just to make sure that it's seasoned properly. But other than that, we're ready to eat, okay? I think it's ready. Let's go check it. Let's see. Oh boy, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at the noodles. They look beautiful. Everything is wonderful. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the chicken that I shredded. This is the boneless, skinless chicken breast. Olive oil, salt and pepper, kosher salt on it. Just stir it right in there. Now I'm not cooking it. All I'm doing right now is just warming it up. That's all I'm doing. And as soon as it warms up, I'm going to test it for seasoning, salt and pepper, and it's ready. Just that quickly. Okay? So we did that. Let me just take this. Need my pot holders. Let's move this over here. Here we go. Oh, look at there. Look at that. Isn't she beautiful? She's beautiful. There we go. Okay, put it right here. I'm going to shut my burner off because I have a tendency to always leave it on. And here we go. I'm going to test it, but this is going to be really hot. So let me see here. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, we're ready there. The chicken should be heated all the way through. Now I do have, I don't know what this is called, but it's for spaghetti. And I'm gonna take this, just stir this up so nice. Oh, just like that. And put a little in there. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my ladle and put some broth in there. Yeah, just like that. Now what I have over here is I have the bread that I had in the oven, and it's warm, it's hotsy-totsy. Just that simple. Look at that. Whoops. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice piece of bread. Put that here, a couple there. And let's try it. Let's see what it tastes like, okay? Let me move this out of the way. And, I think I want a fork. Oh, here's one here. I'll use this one here. A little bit of chicken on there. Look how hot that is. Look at that. This is crazy. I'm living dangerously. So good. It's wonderful. If you would like to make this, it's so simple. Watch it over again. Tell your friends about my program, and would you subscribe? If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Right next to the subscription little button there are a couple bells. Click on that too. That'll notify you every time I upload a new video. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. We're going to have dinner and relax, okay? See you next time. Bye.